The following artworks are from the members of Enjoying Art for their painting challenge, Landscape with Perspective, which is we had in February 2019. Let's take a look at the first painting. The perspective is very good. The angle of line, they are very good. How we can improve this landscape painting? I think the first thing we have to look at is by looking at the value contrast. Every places over here, including the top, the roof, and they are very average. We need to separate them. First, separate them as the value contrast. This area, we can make it darker. And this should be the shadow side of this piece of mountain. We need to make it a little bit darker, right? And over here should be a little less light, because judged by the lighting, it looks like the light coming from this direction. So this will be facing to the light. This is against the light, and also this will be turning around over here. So you see a little bit less light. It should be a little bit darker. Maybe over here, keep it a little bit lighter. And the same thing for the road over here. The top over here a little bit lighter, but come down here a little bit darker. That's just the value. The second thing is about the color. The color looks like it's close to the late afternoon. So the warm color, we can keep this warm color which is facing to the light. But the shadow area, like over here, should have a little bit blue purple color over here, and also have some blue purple color. Okay, and including this tree blocking some light on the house, it should have a little blue color here as well. Let's take a look and make some changes. And I'm going to use this round brush. Let's take a look at first thing. We're going to apply the darker color at the same time. We're going to apply some cooler color. Okay. We're going to take some warm blue colors right over here. There you go. This color, and this is good. Should be. Let's start from here. As soon as we put any blue color in here, it make it look darker. Okay, that's good. And also at the same time, we change the temperature of this color. Now we separate this area from the light side. Maybe over here, also have a little bit color turning over as the shadow side. Maybe over here have a little bit, but maybe come back a little bit warmer. Get a little yellow color and get a little red color. Here we go. So I'm gonna have that color a little bit warmer like that, but we need the value change. Okay, that's good. Now we can see the color over here had changed, and also the value had changed, and create a little bit more rhythm from light, dark, light. And on the other side, we're gonna have a little cooler blue. Now here we go, we have a little cooler blue over here for the mountain. So you need to thinking about in a landscape painting, think about, okay, what is just the difference between the value and create a value contrast. At the same time, we need to create the warm and cooler color contrast. Okay, now we come down to the side over here, and we want to make the top of the roof over here, make it a little bit darker, maybe a little bit. That's just good enough. And we probably can make the side over here a little bit darker, the side of the house. And this is one, now a little bit darker, also the color a bit different from the mountain next to it. Okay, that's good. Now I'm gonna add a little green color. Over here, make the tree a little bit darker. So we need the value. We need it to be darker somewhere over here. That's good, right? That it help. A little bit change and could help. And now we're gonna make some darker color. I have burnt sienna, and I'm gonna add some ultramarine blue, some blue color over here, and now make the color pretty dark, and also keep it a little bit cooler color. And now over here we need to make it much darker. Okay, coming over here. Here we go. So this area totally against the light in the shadow. Okay, so this. It takes some time to sort things together, okay? And sometimes, like, if you're looking at it, it seems like everything could be confusing, but it takes time to organize the color and make it simple. Make it simpler. Now, okay. Now also on this side, on the stone fence, and on this side should be also a little bit darker because that is against the light as well. And the tree coming down over here, we can add the tree and the shadow of the tree. Now here you go. Now you're coming over. Now over here we can put a few dots like that, like maybe a little bit lighter, coming over as the front because this side is taking a little light. This side is facing to the sun direction. Okay, now at the front of the door, I have a little bit separation. Let's put a little blue color at the front of the house. Okay, now it's showing that is the cast shadow on the front of the house, like that. So you can keep the edges over here and keep the edges so you can see that is a cast shadow. I'm going to make the green color a little more. So I'm going to take this yellow and with the blue color, and I'm going to put it right over here in the top. Even though this areas, the light areas, I want it to be look a little bit closer. So coming over this direction, I need to make it darker on this side. So I'm going to take this darker color now, connect to this cool color. Here. Now I put a little darker color in the area that showing more in the shadow side. And you can tap a little smaller shape to showing there is some uneven surface. So that is easy. Like that. That's good. Now take a look at the road. The road need to have a little bit blue purple color. So get this and have a little bit red color. Maybe a little bit too much, get a little bit blue, and this is good. Now let's take a look. And on this side, have a little bit more in the shadow. Okay, and the shadow has a little bit cooler color. And this color can also apply into here too. And in the middle over here, have a little bit green color. Okay, now I have this, the little purple color coming in over here, like that. And have a little bit green color, get a little bit yellow, the green color in the middle, like that. And that is pretty easy. Now you can see, in order to make a picture, we need to have light and dark color and warm and cool color that create a picture. And next we're gonna do, we're also gonna put the triangle right over here. Now we have to put some darker color like this. So we move a little color over here, so showing this is top of the roof. Something like that. On the shadow side of the tree, you can add a little bit darker color. And on this side, like that. Actually pretty easy, but you just have to have a mind of analyzing it. Is where's the light versus the shadow? Where's the light side versus the shadow side? Where's the cast shadow? And so on. Right? So start from here, you can coming back to building up a little bit more and more detailed colors. Like say, I'm gonna continue with the blue color, a little purple blue colors, and you're coming over here for the tree and so on. And that's to be darker, a little cooler on the shadow side, and also on the house. And right under over here, you can add the a little darker blue color underneath, and as the cast shadow. On the shadow side of this house, you can also even make it a little bit darker with a little blue color, and so on. So this is the beginning of modify the painting. Let's take a look at before and after of this painting. This is a little bit flat, a little bit more depth in and out and darker color and turning over. Hopefully this will help you and other members.